Hey, what's up guys, Evil94 back with another action figure review, and today we are looking at the Mezco 112 Collective Captain Marvel. So here is the front of the box with the Captain Marvel logo on the very front. Of course we have Captain Marvel written on top. We have Marvel in the corner, 112 Collective on the other corner. The left side or the right side, both of them actually show the same thing. We have the logo of Captain Marvel, more Mezco logos, and then we have some pictures in the back of the figure displayed with its accessories. And of course, before we move forward, got to check out onestoptoyshop.com, where you guys can order yourself Captain Marvel and other Mezco 112 Collective figures that come out. Be sure to pre-order yours today. Alright, so here's our Cara Danvers out of the box. She comes packed in with the unmasked head attached. She also does come with a decent amount of accessories, which you're going to run through real quick. First up in the video, she comes with a decent amount of accessories, so let's check that out first. First and foremost, we have Goose. So Goose is the cat in the movie, of course, her cat. And pretty cool, little neat cat accessory that you can use with other figures too. So very nice. And of course it's all fixed, posed. You're not going to articulate Goose, but detail is there. Pretty good. What more can you ask for a 112 cat? We also do get the Tesseract here. So cool. And then we get a pager, which of course is what Nick Fury uses to page Captain Marvel at the end of, what was that, Avengers? Yeah, Avengers 1, Infinity War. These are really cool photon beams that she comes with. Look at the color here, and it's all translucent, transparent plastic. There's a peg hole here so you can stick the peg inside, so you remove the hands, and the hands actually inside the photon beam, and it's coming out of her hands, of course. So you get two of these, and then you also get two of these like little photon fireballs. Look at the colors. I like the colors there. And there's the hand inside with the peg, so you can peg it on or in her hand. And we have these effects here too. So nice, decent amount of effects, which I always do enjoy getting effects from any action figure. And one of the coolest pieces she comes with is the flight jacket. Very nice. So, or the bomber jacket, however you want to call it. Looks real good. There's the image on the back printed. The American flag's printed nice too. The soft goods look good. So I'm interested to see how this fits on her, which we'll check out in a sec. As you see, she comes with a pair of fists attached out of the package. We get a pair of open hands. We get another pair of open hands, but this time they're slightly different. Then we get a pair of gripping hands. So not only does she come with her unmasked head, she of course comes with her masked head. So here we have her with the mohawk / masked head. Very nice. And then of course when she starts charging up her photon, her hair kind of goes on fire like that. So we get one with the fire effect on her hair. So that's cool. The faces are the same though. As far as I can see, they look very similar. Actually the lips look a little different. And here you have her with the bomber jacket on. So there's a good look at that. There's the back, so it looks pretty good. I'm curious to know why they went with a printed front pocket. As you see, the front pockets are printed. They're not actual physical real pockets. They don't really do that. Mezco always goes all the way and gives us all the details, but that's kind of odd to me. And as you see, it's got the zipper, but there's no actual zipper to zip it up, so you can't close the jacket either. It's just meant to stay open. But since we have her up close, here she is. Here's the face. Let me know your thoughts on this face sculpt for Brie Larson. I don't think it looks like her, but it's still okay for a Captain Marvel. It just doesn't look like the movie version because it just doesn't look like Brie Larson to me, to be completely honest. So the face is off. It's got a pretty big forehead too. But nonetheless, the figure looks okay. We have the suits here looking good too, and then here are the legs. So the soft goods and the design, the stitching, everything looks good as always. Mezco's they're pretty much pros at that now. There are the boots there, so colors look good too. Good job on the paint job. Very nice job on the hair too. I like it. And here she is without the jacket, and she has her mask on or helmet on or whatever you want to call it. But it's on. And that looks different. Now we got a lot more range of motion too on the head. So pretty cool. So let's go ahead and move on to the articulation. I'll show you with the other head first, just to show you how kind of limited it is. So we have this head, the unmasked head, going left and right about this far. Her hair does get in the way a little bit. She can move to our right, her left, a lot more than she can do the other side. She can't really look up too much, and she can look down more so than looking up. But when you go ahead and put on the masked head, lots more range here. So left and right just fine. We can move up a lot. The neck is articulated too. Looks down a lot more. The arms are going to go forward and back, in and out, pretty high up. We do not get bicep swivels. We get the single jointed elbow, swivel at that elbow, swivel at the wrist with a hinge. We have an ab crunch going forward and back. Get a little tilt there. There's a swivel at the diaphragm. We also do get a waist swivel slightly, nothing crazy. Does bend back and forward too. The legs are going to kick forward about this far right here, and back down, in and out about that far. Got the knees on, looks like a single joint for the knees. And then we have the ankles that go forward and back. They rock left and right, they swivel, and that's about it for the foot. And then one more here to look at her with her last and final head, the flame on effect for her hair. So I really don't have anything when it comes to Captain Marvel right now. I know I have the SH Figuarts version somewhere, but I sadly cannot find it. So I'm just going to put her next to some other figures for now. This is the Mezco 112 Collective Wonder Woman, and she is very tall compared to Captain Marvel here. Very tall, but I really like this figure a lot. Mezco did an awesome job with her, but you can see the scaling there is very drastic. So some other ladies, we have Jubilee from the Marvel Legends X-Men wave, and we have Rogue also from the Marvel Legends X-Men wave. Here we have Bulma from the Dragon Ball SH Figuarts line, and Cara Dune from the Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch line. Next to some other random Mezcos, here's the 112 Collective Pennywise, and here's the Mezco 112 Collective Cyclops, which also comes with a little bomber jacket of his own there. So I am playing around with the photon beams, trying to get it to peg in. They do peg in just fine, but they do have some weight to it, so getting her to kind of pose with it without them drooping down is very difficult because of the weight. So as you see here, that one does not want to stay up. The right arm stays up a little bit. I'm going to try to twist the peg so it's kind of like, not, I don't know. I'm just trying my best to get it to hold up here. So I guess with, when you play around with it, you can get it to hold, as you see here. Now trying to balance the figure might be another story, because now you got to balance the figure to stand up while she's holding these things, but I'm sure it's possible. And you also do get the base and the stand that every Mezco figure comes with. But with time and patience, we can prevail here. Yeah, not the best. It's barely hanging in there, and I'm just trying to get her to balance, so that's something. Now the photon fireballs here are definitely another story. She can definitely hold these without them drooping down. They're not as heavy as the other ones, and she can easily balance with these for sure. Alright guys, and that's going to conclude my review of the Mezco 112 Collective Captain Marvel figure. This is the movie release of Captain Marvel from her individual movie, which came out nearly 2 years ago, so you can just see how long it takes for a movie figure to be made when it comes to Mezco, but I'm sure that coronavirus had a lot to do with that, so you can't really blame them too much. But we have seen figures such as Ragnarok, Thor, and Hulk release almost a year after then the release of the movie, so definitely takes a lot longer to release these movie figures by Mezco, unfortunately. But again, check out One Stop Toy Shop for your Mezco 112 Collective pre-orders and orders and whatnot. Leave a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and as always, have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.